Hey, welcome to Team Rise. I'm so excited that you guys are here and that you've joined my team and that you believe in yourself enough to take the first step. And that's huge. You are so much further along than most people who look at coaching and they're interested in it and they want to do it, but they're too scared to commit. And you guys are already ahead of the game because you're committed, and that's awesome. And I'm so excited that you're here. So I'm just gonna let you know a little bit about what you're gonna get out of this group. I'm gonna be posting just like this every day for the next 21 days to give you some insight onto what it is that I do to help my business grow, to help my income grow, and to really be successful as a coach. I wanna set you up for success. So each day you're going to check in with the video, and I want you to comment with not only what resonated with you from the training, but also what you're going to do to implement the training. Because a lot of coaches train and train and train, and they're on trainings and they're listening to the National Wake Up Call and they're getting on team calls, but they're not actually implementing what they're learning. And then what happens? Nothing happens. You can be the most educated person in the world, but unless you're doing something with that knowledge, it's just head knowledge. So every day I'm going to give you a call to action, and you are going to do what we talk about in these videos, and I'm going to hold you accountable to that call of action. And I'm going to say, did you do your homework today? All right? And if you do your homework every day for 21 days, then you will be set, ready. You will be ready to train your own team. And that's the goal here. You want to not only learn the knowledge, but also start implementing it and practice so you can feel confident telling it to your coaches. Okay? So let's get started. Today, we're going to talk about your vision. Why did you sign up to be a coach? And I know that this might seem basic, and a lot of coaches skip this because they're like, give me my to-do list. Like, that's more important. No, your vision is more important. And I'm going to let you know why. Have you ever been a part of a team or a part of something greater than yourself that you were all excited about and you had all this enthusiasm? So you dove in, and then when you're in it and there's like trials and there's obstacles and it's not taking off as fast as you thought, and there's things that you have to overcome, what helps you get through that to the end? I'll give you a very specific example. For me, it's very easy to relate my coaching to figure skating. As a competitive figure skater, I loved skating. I loved it. It was my passion. But there were days when it was really hard to get up at 5 a.m. and be on the ice at 6. There were weekends that I had to sacrifice. There were days where I had to be on the ice for 5 or 6 hours of training and then go to an off-ice practice for another 2 hours of off-ice practice and then get back on the ice. And why did I do that? Because my coach knew that if I was putting in those hours of training, my team was putting in those hours of training, we were going to be ready when it came time to compete. We were going to be the best team on the ice at nationals. And you know what? I never regretted those trainings. I never regretted waking up at 5 a.m. and going skating. Yes, it was hard. Yes, I made sacrifices. Was it worth it? Absolutely, 100% yes. So right now, I want you to think of something in your own life where you are very passionate, but you have to overcome trials. You have to make sacrifices. What is that thing that you're thinking right now? For some of my coaches, that might be being a mom. It takes a great amount of sacrifice to be a good mom. And especially when you're putting your children's needs a lot of times ahead of your own. Why do you do that as a mother? Because you see it's best for your children, right? That's the vision. I want my children to have this kind of a life. I want them to have this kind of education. I want them to have this kind of opportunities. So therefore, I need to make sacrifices. Well, coaching is going to be very similar. It is so worth it. And you're going to have an amazing journey. But there are going to be days when you make sacrifices. There are going to be things in the to-do list that you're like, that's not my favorite part of coaching. You're going to have things that you love to do, and you're going to have things that you're like, Not my favorite, but I'm gonna do it anyways because I see the vision. So right now, I want you to write down your vision for coaching. Why are you a coach? Why did you sign up to be a coach? And if you don't know, I'll give you an example for me. What is my vision? So there's lots of visions I have. But my why, so I'm going to dig deep right now and I'm going to give you my why. I want time. I want freedom. I want choice. I want to build a life by design. That is my why. I don't want to, once I start having children, have to leave them for 8, 9, 10 hours a day because I'm working, because I'm at school and I'm teaching, and then I have to stay late and I have to lesson plan and I have to stay late and I have to grade papers and I have to meet with parents, and I'm spending more time with the students in my classroom than I am with my own family. I don't want that for my life. I love teaching, I'm passionate about it, but that isn't the life I would design given the choice. So this business opportunity provides me with a way that I can design my life, why I can work the hours I want to work, and then I can shut it off. I can decide, you know what, I'm going to work 11 to 3 today, and then I'm going to go be with my family, or I'm going to skate in the morning, or I'm going to design my day however I want to. That's my vision. That's my why. And there are goals connected to your why, like my goal is to one day be a 15-star diamond coach, but that's not my why. My why is deeper than that. It's the vision. So you're gonna write out your vision somewhere in a journal. Get a Beachbody journal that you use specifically for trainings, keeping notes on trainings, especially this particular training, and for keeping track of who you're talking to every day, if you're doing your to-dos. Some coaches keep things separate. Mine's all just in the same journal. That's just how my brain operates. I have one journal. I keep training notes in it. I keep my personal journals in it. I write my visions, my goals in the same journal. You're gonna write your vision and you're gonna comment it below. What is your vision? Let us know. Pull us into that. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Do you see Beachbody as the opportunity to step away from your full-time job? Do you see it as an opportunity to supplement your income? Do you see it as an opportunity to retire your spouse from their job? Do you see it as an opportunity for you to be in the best physical shape of your life and an opportunity to help other people? Is it your purpose? Okay, so write down your vision. The next thing you're gonna write down are your limiting self-beliefs and your limiting self-mindset. And everybody has them, so don't feel weird about this part. I'm just gonna let you know what mine are or were in the beginning of my fitness Beachbody journey that I had to overcome. And the reason we're starting here is because you want to take those limiting self-beliefs and you want to throw them in the trash, and you want to build a belief in yourself that makes you unstoppable. I'll give you an example. One of my limiting self-beliefs when I very first started as a coach is that I'm going to annoy people. People find me annoying. People don't want to hear what I have to say. I can't be a good Beachbody coach because I'm not fit enough. I can't be a good Beachbody coach because I'm not organized. I can't be a good Beachbody coach because I don't have enough time. I don't have the same opportunities as other people have. So therefore, I won't be successful at this. Whatever it is, your doubts, your limiting self-beliefs, your limiting self-mindsets, you're gonna write them down and you're just going to stare at them and acknowledge that they exist. And then what I want you to do is I want you to cross them out and I want you to rewrite something like a positive affirmation that covers over that limiting self-doubt. So for me, in the beginning, where I was like, okay, people are not going to want to listen to me. People are going to find me annoying that I'm talking about fitness so much. So I wrote that down, crossed it out, and then I wrote, I am inspiring. People love hearing from me. People love reading my posts. People find motivation in what I have to say. People come to me for help. Does that make sense? So you're writing down your limiting self-mindset. You're crossing it out and then you're rewriting a positive affirmation. Now, if you are writing the positive affirmation and you're like, this is a lie, like this isn't even true. Yeah, people come to me for motivation. That's not true. It doesn't matter at this point in time because it will be true. So every single day for the next 21 days, you're gonna write those positive affirmations in your journal, okay? You're only gonna write your limiting self mindsets today. And then you're gonna cross them out and you're gonna write those positive affirmations to yourself every single day. I'll give you an example. I'm a great coach. People find my journey inspiring. People want to hear from me. People love what I have to say about what I'm doing in my health and fitness journey. I am fit. I am physically healthy. Okay, those types of things that you want to be true in your life. And I want you to write them in the present tense. Not one day I will be fit. I am fit. Okay? All right. Your third to do for today is to purchase a personal development book. So what I'm giving you right now, the basic steps, writing your limiting self-beliefs, crossing them out, writing your new positive affirmations, that is going to help you with your personal development a lot. But I also want you to choose a personal development book. Beachbody has 4 vital behaviors. One of them is to be a product of the product. So you're working out with the Beachbody program, you're drinking Shakeology, you're using the products, and you're becoming a product of the product. You're becoming fit using Beachbody products so that when people ask you what you're doing, you can be honest with them and tell them, I love PiYo. Oh my gosh, it's changed my life. Okay, so number 1, be product of the product. Number 2 is invite. Invite people. Invite people to try your workout with you. Invite people to your challenge groups. Invite people to join your team. Okay, inviting people. The third one is personal development, which I'm going to give you some ideas for where to start with that. And the fourth one is you are recognizing other people's hard work. So recognition. So that could be within your challenge groups. You're recognizing those people who are really killing it as far as their health and fitness and posting and sharing ideas with the group. You're going to recognize their hard work. Your coaches, when you have coaches that are going above and beyond and they're hitting their goals every month and they are taking off like crazy, you're going to recognize their hard work. It just makes your community thrive when people feel acknowledged and appreciated. It is so fun to be a part of that culture. But we now as coaches have to cultivate that culture. We're the leaders. So you're the one that's going to be putting out the positive affirmations to people and the recognitions for people. So those are the 4 vital behaviors. So I'm going to get back into the personal development that I want you to start this week. So I'm going to give you some ideas. I used to tell coaches, oh, well, you need to read this book. But I want you to do some soul searching and think like, what do I need? Where am I at right now? And what do I need? When I was a brand new coach, I needed to work on my mindset because I had a lot of self-limiting beliefs. I had a lot of doubts. I had a lot of fear that I had to overcome. So if that's you and you're like, ding, 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 you're ringing my bell right now, then a great book for you would be reading You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. I can never say her last name right. Sincero. You Are a Badass. That book is so good. It's only 28 chapters and they're very short. So you will finish in a month or less. And it's going to help you see yourself as the person that you want to be. It's going to help you just erase those self-limiting beliefs. If you're the type of person that you're like, I just can't get motivated, I just can't get disciplined, there's no discipline in my life, there's no structure, like I believe I can, but I just don't have any systems in place, then I'm going to recommend that you read something that's more dedicated to discipline. For example, The Slight Edge is a great book for self-discipline. And Eat That Frog is a great, I read that book, I love it. Love it, because I am the type of person that's very disorganized. And it really breaks down how you are going to be more productive and more systematic with getting things done. If you're the type of person where you're afraid to talk to people, you don't know how to have conversations with people, you're very shy, then I'm going to recommend that you not only are you going to write your positive affirmations every day, like I am outgoing, people love me, I love people, but you're also going to read the book How to Make Friends and Influence People, because that book is very, very good about teaching you how to connect with people on a genuine level where it doesn't feel fake, it doesn't feel phony, you don't feel like you're bothering people. It's really gets down to the nitty-gritty of how do you build a relationship with someone so that they trust you and you trust them. Okay? You can Google search if you're like, none of these books really apply to me, I don't know where to start. Then I just want you to Google search personal development books for Beachbody coaches, and you'll see a huge list. The one I didn't recommend yet is No Excuses, Awaken the Giant Within. There's a ton. Okay, moving on. Last thing I'm going to give you is I'm going to give you the things that we're going to check in on daily in this group. Each video, yes, you're going to have a call to action, and yes, you're going to comment the call to action, but this whole 21 days is going to be more than you just watching the videos. So there are going to be daily things that you're going to do, and we're going to get into more of strategic building your month, building your week, building your day. But for now, while we're in the beginning of this training series, here's the things I want you to do every day. I hope you're writing this down. Number one, you are going to work out. You're going to work out and you're going to take pictures. You're going to take pictures before you work out, during your workout, after your workout. Don't let the pictures ruin your workout, but take lots of pictures. You're going to drink Shakeology. That should be a no-brainer. If you're the type of person that you don't like Shakeology for whatever reason, do some research on different flavors or how to change the flavor. They have vegan Shakeology if you have special dietary needs. They have regular Shakeology if for whatever reason you can't have the pea protein. They have all kinds of flavors and all kinds of recipes. But if you're the type of person for whatever reason you can't have herbs right now, then I'm going to recommend you get on the post-workout called Recover. And that comes in orange and also comes in chocolate, I believe. I don't know if it comes in a vanilla. It used to. I'm not sure. But one of those two products you're going to be drinking every day. And again, I recommend Shakeology for a lot of health reasons, but do your own research on that. Number one, work out. Number two, drink Shakeology. Number three, read your personal development book. Number four, you're going to add people every day to your social media network. So on Facebook, there's a tab that pops up on your Facebook that says people you may know. If you have 30 plus mutual friends with somebody, you're going to add them, whether you know them or not. 30 plus mutual friends, add them. Because what will happen is when you send out a friend request to somebody and it pops up in their home screen and they say, oh, we have 30 friends in common, usually they'll just add. They'll be like, I must know this person from somewhere, add. And I've been doing this for 1.5 years and I've only had one person that was like, oh, how do I know you? And it was some guy that all of our mutual friends were from church. So I was like, I'm pretty sure we go to church together. So you're going to be adding to your network because you don't want to get in a place in your Beachbody business where you run out of people to talk to. So every day you're going to continue to grow and build your network. And this can be very, very simple. You're adding people on Facebook and whatever other social media site that you're using, whether that be Instagram, Twitter, whatever it is that you really like, you're going to add people to your social media sites. And then the last thing is you're going to be talking to people about fitness, Shakeology, your challenge groups, and coaching. So all of those conversations don't have to happen in one day, but you're making it a goal to talk to at least 2 people a day about something related to your Beachbody business. And it doesn't have to be you making a sale. It's just you talking about your workouts, or talking about the fact that you became a coach, or talking about the fact that you love Shakeology, so that you are planting seeds with people and letting them know kind of subtly, like, I am serious about this. I am changing my life. Watch me. Like, just be prepared, because things are about to get real and you're gonna want to know what I'm doing, so I'm telling you now. Okay? So just a quick review of the things that you're going to do today. You are going to write down your why. Why are you a coach? What is your vision? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 10 years? How much money do you want to make with Beachbody? And if you're like, I feel like I can't make money with Beachbody, that's a limiting mindset, remember? So our second thing that we were going to do is write down all of our limiting mindsets, cross them out, and replace them with positive affirmations. Number 3, invest in a personal development book. If you're the type of person that doesn't like to read, or you do not have time to read, then you can get personal development books on audio. I really love this app on my phone called Audibles. And once you download the app, it's the first time I used it, I was very confused. Like, I was like, where are the books? So you download Audibles, and then you purchase the books on Amazon. But when you purchase the books, you just make sure you've typed in Eat That Frog Audibles version, and it'll pop up. You can download it. It downloads it to your device. So it's very easy to listen to personal development book on audio, but just make sure you have a time and a space in your schedule so that you can really absorb the information and write it down. Yes, I do listen to personal development in the car, but I always make sure I go back and do the homework. So if they said, write down your limiting self-mindsets, write down your limiting self-beliefs, as soon as I had an opportunity to do that, I sat down and did it. So it's okay to listen to personal development while you're doing other things, as long as you are making time to pause, reflect, think about the information, and write it down. Lastly, our daily to-dos. We are going to work out, drink Shakeology, read personal development, add people to our social media sites. Oh, I skipped one before. Talk to people about fitness, Shakeology, challenge groups, coaching. And the last thing is, we're going to post on Facebook. We're going to post on Instagram. Now, hopefully you've already completed the Facebook 101 training video that I sent you in your email. And if you didn't do that yet, that is also a part of your homework today, because yes, you may have been using Facebook for years and years and years, but this training is going to teach you how to leverage Facebook now that you have your own business, how to leverage it so that you are putting yourself out there as a business owner without annoying people, without coming across as salesy, without coming across as pushy. How are you going to brand yourself and attract people to you using social media? So make sure you go back to your email. I sent you 2 emails. It was in the second email that I sent you. You're going to go back and watch the Facebook 101 training so that you know each day what you should be posting on social media. All right? And if you have any questions about that, feel free to comment them below. But you are going to comment everything that I just asked you to do, which was write your vision, your limiting self-mindsets, your positive affirmations. Tell us what you did for your workout, when you drank your Shakeology, what personal development book you're going to invest in, and tell us what you posted on your Facebook, okay? All right, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great, great day.